right, so this is a soju mezcal drink.
I just really wanted my phone because men are messaging me on Grindr, and I want to make sure I don't miss anyone that's like really hot, you know. Actually, somebody really hot will hit me up, and I'll miss them.
It's like,
Are you gonna tell us what's in here?
Yes.
Since you like.
so it's a soju drink with mezcal. It's got a little bit of Campari as well, and some lemon, and a little bit of what is it called? Simple syrup or agave syrup. Just because I just do a little bit because I don't like sweet drinks, but I didn't want to, taste just like alcohol. Cheers.
The dog licked my cherries.
Wouldn't be
while
the
ago.
first time. No, just kidding.
Cheers.
Clink, clink.
Clink, clink. Wow, that's really good, Omar.
Yeah, that's a bad thing about like learning how to make cocktails. Like when you're good at it, like you're just like, it's no longer about the alcohol volume. It's about the experience, the journey. What do you make? Do you make yourself drinks at home?
I don't know. I just drink anything as long as it gets me drunk.
Yeah.
But
I think you
I've been
introduced me to the flower de violet and mezcal.
That's so good. I'm done.
I love the Luxardo cherries.
Oh, were we not supposed to chug that?
No, it's not a shot.
It was good.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh my God. Are you sad? Are you sad?
I'm sad about.
Are you heartbroken?
I am.
I'm heartbroken.
They're cracking down on us.
They're cracking down on poppers.
And you know what's crazy? That it's like, I feel like it's going to be this thing all over where like they're going to try to criminalize it. So all of a sudden somebody has poppers, they're going to jail. And it's like a low-key way to like
I'm definitely
target the community.
Definitely going to prison. And if that's the case, I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
Like, because I already ordered like 6 bottles.
You gotta stock up.
And they're already like on the way to my house.
Yeah,
so.
the prices are gonna surpass the price of eggs. I'm pretty sure.
You think poppers are gonna cost more than eggs?
Oh, for sure. What do they cost now? $5?
No, they're more expensive than that right now.
Are they?
Yes, they're like 15, 20 bucks.
What?
Yes.
For a VCR cleaner?
I think, yeah. Something like that. I
God.
don't know. I don't buy the ones here. I buy the ones from Europe. But we'll get into that in a minute.
Mis poppers son de Europa.
You don't like them, right?
I
Let's be honest. You don't.
No,
He doesn't like. Omar is not a poppers boy.
I have a heart condition, so if I take one whiff, I'm like, entre irme y me vengo.
I am. I'm a.
Eres popera. No, así se les dice, like, popera.
Pedro el Popero.
Pedro el Popero. Yeah, no, I get why people like them. I get
I love poppers.
Yeah.
I'm a big advocate for them. It's honestly one of the safest drugs you're going to do.
I don't judge.
It is.
Everybody, I mean,
like if you just Google, I mean, it's so scientifically, all they do is dilate your muscle, is dilate your blood vessels. And by when that happens, your muscles relax. So a lot of blood starts rushing through your body.
You get a warm
and it
sensation.
Gives you, yeah, it gives you a head high.
Yeah.
And then and that's all it is. And it lasts like anywhere from 1 minute to 2 minutes. And so everybody who hasn't tried poppers, I recommend giving them a try to see if you like them. But there are guidelines to it that I recommend because I don't use the ones here in America.
The Rush, the Jungle Juice, the
So they have those same brands in Europe, but they're like better. We'll talk about that.
I assume they have better ingredients.
I'll let you know. Yeah. Do you remember your first time trying them?
I don't remember the first time, but I do remember the first time I saw someone do it, and I was just like, what the fuck? Just because first of all, it looks like essential oils, right, or something like that, and it's just like, it's just really weird how it's like, and it just to me it looked like a hardcore drug. Like I was like, what the hell? Like,
I mean, yeah, you would assume that.
It just anything that anybody's
that you
going
sniff,
like,
yeah.
It's like I also.
Sorry, I'm hitting guys up on.
Oh my God!
And I just want to make sure I don't miss anyone hot. No, he's not. He's not that hot.
No, let me see. You only saw the chin and the smile.
You could tell. Me quieres mamá? Sí.
Who said that?
Sí. Tienes
Tienes lugar.
fotos? He's hot.
It's a lot of beef.
Hairy tattoos.
Nice tattoos,
muscles,
hairy chest.
yeah.
Yes, but have you ever hooked up with someone with like that's on steroids and then you're like touching the back and it's like all acne? It's like scaly.
Yeah, I
like,
have. But you know, the beauty, you just ignore it. You just ignore it.
just pop a pimple on your
So,
way.
okay, so back to the poppers. Go ahead. You remember the first time?
Yeah, I remember the first time I saw someone doing them and I was like, oh my God, like they're doing drugs. Like, what the hell? Like, I'm gonna get murdered. I'm gonna get robbed. I'm gonna, like, it's gonna knock me out and, like, there's gonna be no TV. My drawers are gonna be, like... But it was, like, just because I didn't know what it was.
Yeah,
And
you thought it
obviously
was, like, essentially,
do you
like,
want to
meth
try it? And
or
I was like, oh, God, no. I was like, because I feel like if I tried it once, I was like, I'm gonna be hooked on this.
Yeah.
Also because I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it do. I didn't know what it was supposed to make me feel. So I was like,
Yeah. I don't
And
remember the
you don't
first time I
remember?
tried it. To be honest, I made that like a point, but I don't actually remember because I've used them so much. I just remember I liked them a lot because I do.
Did you?
But I don't remember actually ever trying them, and I don't.
You don't remember
I
your
remember
first time?
the first time I got off for G, like GHB. It was at a bathhouse, and this guy.
Is that like poppers?
And I was like, you don't know what? Wait, hold on.
GHE? G?
Huh?
What did you call it?
GHB. Do you not know what
No.
GHB is? Damn.
It's a K.
No, G is more dangerous than K. And it's, I mean, the circuit boys do it because it gives you the drunk feeling without actually getting drunk. And so, and with,
Why would I?
and it gives you the drunk feeling without the calories. So a lot of the circuit queens are like, oh my God, that's calories. Yes. Give me the G.
It's like, I want to be drunk, but I don't want to drink because then I'm going to get calories. I mean, that's just... It's like
Damn,
it's like
talk
people
about being
No,
judgmental.
I am gonna be judgmental because it's like the people that like people who do coke and they're like, oh, it's because you're drunk and then you just take a bump and then it's gone. And then I'm like, then why the fuck are you drinking if you don't want to be drunk?
Damn, girl, you're really passionate. Alcohol makes you really passionate.
Yeah, because see, like if I'm
Do
gonna
you
have a
get
drink,
drunk and like go into your house and start slamming things?
yeah,
You're just like, ching,
you're just like, I hate myself. Nobody loves me. No,
oh,
just
sorry. Whew, I got a little triggered. It reminded me of my dad.
Oh,
So, no, because that's how he was the whole time. He was like, whenever he would get drunk. But I mean, even when he was sober.
was it like happy and then sometimes?
No, my
angry
dad was
drunk?
never happy. He was
Okay,
always
he's
angry.
always mean drunk.
Yeah.
Like-
My dad was an angry drunk and an angry sober.
Mm-hmm.
So he was just angry all the time.
okay.
Yeah.
My dad, whenever he had a couple of beers, like he would just give us, like we would ask him for money. He'd be like,
oh no.
So-
No, my dad didn't give us money ever.
yeah.
He was like, no. He was
So I'm surprised I'm not a sugar baby. Like just
because you're so
like,
used to
getting
that
older
treatment.
guys drinking and just
Not
like, give me
me.
money.
But yeah, no. So
What was your first impression? Like,
I
do you
remember,
remember like
well,
what?
let me
what
finish
your-
my story about GHB.
Yeah, what is-
bitch.
yeah.
I was like in a bathhouse and this guy was like, he was like, do you want some water? He took me into his room to fuck. He's like, do you want some water? And I was like, yeah, because I was thirsty. And then it turns out he pulls this little vial out, like a clear, long tube. And he's like, and I was like, what's that? And he was like, water. It's a drug. And I was like, oh, no, I'm good.
Oh, he
And
was
like, okay.
He was gonna offer you drugs and just saying water. That's such a...
No, that's what they
Oh.
call it sometimes. Well, they used to.
Well,
I
they
don't-
should
I don't
call it
hear
drugs.
I don't
'cause
hear it
if
being-
somebody tells you want some water, I'm gonna be like, yeah, thank you.
I don't hear it being called that a lot, but like that, I think it used to be called that more before. But I don't know. I don't do it, so I don't know. I don't really do G.
What was your impression of
much.
poppers?
But with
When-
poppers, I don't remember the first time.
Did you know
I
what it
just
was
knew I
before you
liked
tried it?
I don't remember. I don't really remember how I came to
Porque
learn about them, and I'm frustrated because I was thinking for the past week, like, how do I know? Like, what happened? And I just cannot remember.
that's
All
a
I
side
know
effect.
is I love them. No, I have really bad memory,
Mhm.
but like that's just because I have a lot of trauma. How do you feel about them? Just say you don't like them.
I don't like them. I don't see the point. I think it enables. I think people might get the impression of, well, first of all, there's dependency issues, right? So I've seen it in the community how some people just like can't have sex or can't hook up or can't function without poppers, where it's like almost like a dependence. It to me, it doesn't interest me at all. I think I also have heart issues, so I could die.
Oh my God. Yeah, you can't take poppers.
So I mean, I remember not the first time.
If you have heart issues, maybe talk to a gay doctor before you do poppers.
Like, you want to do poppers?
Gay doctors will talk to you about them. And that's how I know the things that I know. But yeah,
this is where we pause and we're like, talk to your doctor before poppers are for you.
Yeah. But you can train your brain to be dependent on anything: weed, alcohol, poppers, food. Well, actually, we do need food. But you could become addicted to food. You could be addicted to anything. And the thing is that, like, I could see how dependencies could be like a thing for some people, but the majority of people, I don't think it is.
I've never seen anyone that like likes poppers a lot. And it's like moderate, you know?
At this moment, Gerardo realized that Omar might be talking about him. And he was right. Omar was, in fact, talking about him. And this made Gerardo sad. But then he realized he didn't give a fuck.
I love poppers.
But are you gonna be in the middle of it and then stop and then be like, is it?
I mean, usually
because that's kind of
it depends. Like it depends.
That could be a turnoff.
It depends. Like there's times where
it's like, hey, motherfucker, I'm here. Like, you know, and it just seems like to me it just kills the flow.
Yeah,
but that's just my opinion.
See, that's funny. I don't know. I don't think it kills the flow for me, especially if whoever I'm hooking up with likes the poppers too. It just kind of adds to like the thrill of it, and we both get really into it. And then but it depends. Like for me, there's times where I don't use poppers at all. There's times where I'll take a hit. Like when I'm bottoming, I only take one hit usually because they loosen you up too much and I don't want to get loose. So I'll take like one hit just for the feeling.
You're like, I want to feel it.
But yeah, but then after that, you can't keep doing. I don't like to keep doing them because it gets loose. But I use poppers more. I saw this video online where this guy was shaming bottoms for using poppers. Like he was like, let's see if y'all can bottom without poppers, like the right way or whatever. And I was like, ew.
The natural way.
I was like, that's so stupid. Like, yes, some people might need poppers to loosen up. Some people use fucking Botox to loosen their buttholes, right? So that it's easier. So it's like, why are you shaming people? I think that's stupid. Like, I think shaming people for wanting poppers is dumb because it's like shaming people for like, I don't know, for getting work done on their face. Like, who the fuck care? Like, let people do what they're not hurting anyone.
Yeah.
They're not killing anyone. They're not like, it's not, as long as they're not hurting themselves or other people, I just don't see how that's like a bad thing. I also think like whenever people talk about like, have you ever heard of fundamentalism? Whenever people say stuff like this, you have to bottom the right way or you have to do this the right way, and there's just like one way of doing it, it's rooted in fundamentalism, which is essentially means like there's only one right way of doing something. Like Christianity is fundamentalist.
Nobody's put the fun in fundamentalist.
Exactly. Christianity is fundamentalist. Like Christianity believes that only their religion is right and everyone has to follow it or else they're wrong. That's what it comes down to, and it's kind of dumb to me. Like he was like, oh, like bottoms, if you can't bottom without poppers, and you can't really bottom. And it's like, no, bitch. I didn't see his I didn't even follow him. I just saw it came up on my feed, and I just listened to it. Was this the burrito twin? It was some.
Do you know
boy.
Who that is?
I don't know.
The burrito twin?
No, who's that?
Oh my God. So it's like this guy who's like posted this video. He's like, something about like this guy's not answering and I'm having a burrito and I'm gonna his dick. And I was like,
like on purpose?
I don't know, but it was like it
That's
just seemed like a
actually a
moment,
really good
and
way
I
to
think
get-
that's what made him go viral. And then they it's like the mean twink or something like that. But it's I just
No, it was some other guy. I don't know, but I didn't even look at his profile. I just kept scrolling because I was like, this boy is dumb.
Yeah.
And I only ever call people ugly because of their personality.
Yes,
And I was like,
not
ew,
their
he's
physique, yeah.
ugly.
I
I just think it's like anytime somebody's like shaming, I don't know. I don't see
Yeah.
the point. Yeah.
And I'll say this, like, I don't like poppers. I prefer if people didn't do it around me. Like, I've been to the club and like people are doing poppers, and I'm like, when was dancing not good enough? Like, when did the dancing needed a little more, you know? But
Can I
that is my
Can
opinion.
can I challenge you on that?
Mhm.
So it's like going to the club and drinking and being like, well, when was dancing not enough without alcohol? Like it's like,
Well, some people will say like, oh, I needed to loosen. I personally, I don't need alcohol for anything.
mhm.
Dancing has always been great, but I will have like sometimes it does enhance it, but it's
But that's why people do poppers. Is
Right.
what I'm saying. It's kind of the same thing. You know what I mean? Like there's just. I don't like-
But there's a difference, and this is why I'm saying this.
nipple is itching, and it's not.
Ew. Your nipple is itching.
I don't know
But
why.
yeah, poppers are like you get like 1 or 2 seconds, and it's like that brain damage for what, like 2 seconds. It's
actually it's like a minute.
Is
Or
it?
so yeah.
like I would challenge that. I don't think it lasts that long.
But
The times that I've tried it, it's like
but they're not
it's
hurting
like,
anybody.
It's like 3 seconds of like, ooh, and then it's like, oh, my head hurts, and then the boner's gone.
So
The boner's gone.
with poppers, here's the thing. I get really bad symptoms with the American ones.
Everybody.
I do. But I'm about to help y'all out.
This is America.
Because they're shutting down all the, the FDA's coming for all the poppers.
RFJK or whatever. The guy that's like, he sounds like a pug, first of all. And I'm like, this guy's such a. And I think they're gonna start cracking down, right?
They are. Yeah, they're cracking down. Yeah, they're cracking down.
Yes.
They're cracking down, and
They stopped production. They went to a place and they halted production, and God knows what the fuck is going on. Nobody's telling us anything. We don't know what the fuck is going on.
And I just feel like,
Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your poppers,
And
store your eggs.
and I just feel like if you can't go to the adult store to buy poppers,
Then where the hell
fuck
can you go?
go?
Hey, where the hell could you go?
Yes. Yeah, so that's and you know what's funny, that like this guy has linked poppers to like autoimmune like
Oh yeah, okay. So
And
RFK,
AIDS
what's
and-
his name? JFK, RFK,
RFK Jr.
MFK, motherfucker,
One
right?
of the
Something like
Ks.
that. Anyway, so it's
Fucking
this
Nepo
guy,
baby.
this guy that Donald Trump put as like the head of
Secretary of Health,
Secretary of Health
I
or
can't- I'm
Medicare
so
or
pissed
medical.
off, I can't. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but he says that supposedly people get AIDS and HIV from poppers,
The guy telling
which
you,
doesn't make any fucking sense.
the guy telling you to drink fucking Clorox for COVID, pick the guy with the fucking brain worm to tell us. He's like, oh, the fluoride and this and that, and like, mind you, do we need certain regulations? Yes.
These are the same people that confuse transgender with transgenic. Because it's not the same thing.
All of it. Yeah.
And I was like, but yeah, like, so yeah, they're cracking down or whatever. And I was like, we need to do a poppers episode before they're completely eradicated.
They're
But
like, the boys cannot be mousettes.
they did this before, right? They did this before.
They've tried in the
So-
70s or 80s where there was like it became more of a party drug. They try to crack down on this, but obviously there's ways to go around it, like selling it as like a BCR cleaner
Yeah.
or this or that.
I feel, what did they say in Jurassic Park? What did he say? Life finds a way,
Yes.
and poppers will too.
Yeah. You know what? You ban poppers, we're going to pull up fucking lavender and we're just going to be like,
No. No.
I've tried like lavender eucalyptus oils. Like I've tried that like for like stress or other shit, or like on the pillow, tea tree oil. I could do that.
Put poppers on your pillow, see what that happens.
Oh God, I'm gonna wake up. I'm like,
just
who am
with
I?
a headache. No. So for like, I don't like poppers. I don't like poppers to dance. I don't find that fun. I like them for sex, but see, for me, it's more if I use them, it's more the feeling, and I like them more when I'm giving head or getting head. I love poppers.
Wait, hold on. When you're giving,
or getting.
but I understand getting, but giving.
Yeah. It's the feeling.
Wouldn't you get like?
I like the feeling. Like it
Oh.
really turns me. It kind of levels it up a little, and I get really into it. I start doing a bunch of tricks. I mean, I do tricks anyway, but with the poppers,
You're like,
I do even more. It's like a whole thing. Like, yeah. Anyway,
OnlyFans. So people, you should do an OnlyFans so we could see.
But I mean, there's times where I've like either not had them or ran out or forgotten them, and I just I don't care. But I could see why it would get on your nerves if somebody needs them every single time and doesn't want to have sex without them, because sex is fun.
And
at the
it's
end
kind
of
of
the day.
annoying. Like I think you've mentioned this before. I think there's like this culture of like oh, I'll hook up and they bring poppers, or you have your poppers, and then just like I've seen memes around this about this. Like people are just like, where are my poppers? Like people stealing poppers. And I didn't know that was like a thing. And
yeah, that one guy stole our poppers. When me and my ex hooked up with this guy, I'm pretty sure he stole one of my bottles. If you're
and these were European poppers.
This is if you're watching this, I see you at the gym all the time, and the only reason why I don't say anything is because obviously someone needs to learn to budget their money. If you can't afford poppers, get it together.
Come on, Mary.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. No,
he took my poppers. I think it's more the principle.
Do you think it's like a lighter though? What if it was like, oh, I think these are mine? Like that's happened to me with lighters.
No, because he didn't bring any. He didn't bring any.
Yeah. And then there's also this culture of like, do you have poppers? Do you have and it's like, do you like me for who I am, or do you just want someone with poppers?
You need to go to therapy.
No, I'm just
no. I mean, I've had guys that are like, "Oh, do you have poppers?" And I say yes, but sometimes there's like, I don't know. There's been times where I've said no, and we still hook up. I think they just ask just to see. I think it adds to the fun, but I don't think it's something that
it's complimentary.
You necessarily, I need, because there's times where I'm just like, I forgot them. Like last time I came to Chicago, I forgot them at home, and I was like, fuck it. And
would you say it's like the olive on a martini? Like
kind of, yeah.
Not necessary, but indispensable.
But I love it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I see it. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, like I'll still drink the martini without the olive.
There you go. The poppers are the martini of.
They're the martini of life.
Have you had any?
They're taking them away. Imagine if they banned all the olives.
First it's abortion, then it's poppers. Next thing it's gonna be like, what do you think? What do you think?
What do you think is next? Our marriage.
All right,
marriage, bitch.
Well, you know what? It's funny because
I was really hopeful that they wouldn't do too much damage, but they are doing damage they're taking us back. Like we said, they would take us back. They are taking us back, but they're taking us like way back.
To all these MAGA twinks, they're coming for you. You're in danger, Molly. You had it coming.
What's your favorite popper memory? Do you have one?
I remember. I remember once I had a bottle that was just like, I just happened to have one. I don't know how I got it. Your 20s. And I remember I was just home and I was like, I was just trying like, and I was like, ooh, and then it was like immediately like, I was like, yeah, this is not for me, but it was like a good 3 seconds. But
Did it hurt your head or what?
Yeah, it.
You said it hurts your head, right?
If I do more than one, it's like I just get like rush.
I'm about to help y'all out. Okay. So
you're like,
here's the thing. We talked about this a while ago. I'm going to talk about it now. I don't use American poppers because we use the Sting. Okay, I'm going to explain. I'm about to go in, okay? Welcome to my TED Talk. So here's the thing with poppers, all right? Now, when they first started making poppers, they were using an alcohol to make them called amyl nitrites. And
Is it nitrates or nitrates?
when they cracked down on them in the 70s, right? Was it the 70s? They realized that gay people were using them for fun.
We can't have anything nice.
So they cracked down on them and they made amyl, what they were made of, amyl alcohol, or whatever. They made it illegal without a prescription. Well, then we started making it using isopropyl alcohol. And so the thing is that when you do that, isopropyl is it gives you more side effects. So sometimes people get blue lips, like their lips turn blue. It's almost like an allergy. Like some people get it, some people can do all the poppers in the world and not get it. Some people get headaches. Some people lose their erections.
Dizziness, nausea, drop in blood pressure.
Well, the drop in blood pressure is normal. But
Diarrhea, death? No. I'm just
no.
kidding.
But they get like headaches and stuff. And so those are negative side effects.
I got like headaches. I was like, this is, and also like, you lose the boner. Like to me, it's just
boner.
like,
Okay, so wait, losing your boner, and then like also like sometimes even seeing spots in your vision, because isopropyl is not good. It's not the best alcohol that you could use for that. It's still relatively less dangerous than any other drug, but it's not the best. I like amyl, the original stuff, but you can't get that in the United States unless you order them from Europe. And I'm not going to state the website here because this administration's crazy. And I'm not going to say anything. If y'all want to know, you can reach out to me on my Instagram.
For $5, we'll give you the link.
At Gera del Sur. For $20, we'll give you the link. It's going to get more expensive, bitch. We need to really rake in the money, bitch.
We're in our gatekeeping era.
I don't have any money.
Do not tell your
spending a lot of money on keeping this podcast
If
going.
your girlfriends are Republican and they have like conservative boyfriends, do not give them any head tips. Nothing. We're gatekeeping everything.
Unless you pay me, and then I will give
You
you
don't
the
support
information.
us, you get none of us.
But like, yeah, you can get the amyl, and amyl's the healthiest version of poppers. It lasts longer. It's not as strong as the American ones. It peaks. It takes longer to peak, but it lasts longer.
Yeah.
And actually, there is a specific brand that is strong. And my friend, every time he always asks me for a hit, and we hook up sometimes, and he's like, those are really strong. But I can give you all of this information and more if you contact me at my Instagram. But I won't do it here because this administration's crazy. But yeah, symptoms like that, like losing your penis, like losing your not the
erection. Your penis is gonna fall out.
You don't lose your penis.
No.
But losing your erection and like the headaches and in some cases, like a few cases like blue lips or whatever, that's because we use isopropyl now to make them, and it's not as good for you.
Yes.
I will let y'all know where you could get the amyl ones. Those are better for you. It's like it's way better for you. It's way smoother, and you won't get any side effects. Like, I'm the type of person that gets headaches, I lose my erection, and then with amyl I don't get any side effects. It's amazing. So
Thank you
that's my TED Talk.
And it goes without... And it goes without saying that, anytime anybody is engaging in any sort of use for whatever other drug that is referred to as a letter in the alphabet, it's really important to be mindful of like knowing what you're doing in a safe environment.
I did want to say this. There's something called for all of you people, because a lot of people have contacted me asking me about information about poppers, because I talk about it on my Instagram a lot. If you get offered poppers that are in a metal can, like a spray can, they're not poppers. I've seen a lot of people, I have a couple times people are like, oh, I get the spray can poppers. I'm like, those aren't poppers. That's really dangerous. It's called maximum impact. Some gays, I've seen a handful of gays use it throughout my life. Like maybe like 3 people have offered that to me. I don't know if you know what that is. Do you know what that is?
No. Maximum impact. It sounds like a sounds like a Tom Cruise movie.
They sell it sometimes next to the poppers at adult stores. Don't do it. that is actually bad for you. You can die if you do too much of it. I'll spread it in a cloth and they'll breathe it in, almost like a spray paint can, but it's smaller, and it's not good for you. It's actually I don't know how to explain it. I tried it. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I tried it once, and I didn't like it because it just almost makes you feel like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not special. It doesn't feel that great. It's super dangerous because I learned about it later on, and you can die if you do too much of it or if you do it wrong. It's called maximum impact. Don't ever if someone offers you poppers and they're spray poppers, those are not poppers.
Run.
I just want y'all to know that. That's actually a really important point that I almost forgot to write down. There's also a subreddit on Reddit called Poppers Pigs, and I learned a lot of information on there. So go on there, actually. You can...
Poppers Pigs?
Yeah.
It's like Peppa Pig, Poppers Pig.
Poppers Pigs. Popper Pigs or Poppers Pigs? Popper Pigs.
Yeah, and also be mindful. Like, if you're at a club and you're going to do poppers, just be mindful about the people around you. Because I've been at a club and it's like, it smells like poppers and it's like, it's a headache. So just like,
yeah, that's
just
the
like
thing.
people
Like,
with
you
their
also have
vape.
to ask, like, I always ask my hookups. I'm like, are you cool with poppers? I've had a couple say, no, I don't really like them. And then I just won't do them. Like, it's like, okay, cool, whatever. I don't need them. I don't know. It's a sad day for me. I'm like, damn. Well, not for me, because I get mine from Europe. But it's a sad day for y'all.
And this is just the beginning. It starts with poppers, and all of a sudden you can't marry, you can't engage in sexual activity, you can't express who you love. Like, where is this going to end up? But as far as the poppers,
Damn, he's hot.
oh my God.
Hey.
Did you just really go, hey?
Damn, he messaged me at 30 minutes ago. This is why I wanted my phone.
Let me see the picture.
He's hot. Who is this?
He's got great hair.
You know him?
No. But he's cute. Send him a picture of us. Be like, we're doing ask him if he wants to share anything on poppers. Tell him he's on a national. He's got the world stage right now. If he has any thoughts on poppers.
Oh my God, he's so hot. I'm so mad I missed him.
Do you think we need to tell people like the don'ts, like don't swallow or drink the poppers?
Sorry, back to... Let's go into do's. Wait, you have do's and don'ts, don't you? I just have a few. Oh, if you do poppers, don't do Viagra with them. It can cause a major drop in blood pressure because when your Viagra drops your blood pressure and so do poppers. So together it can double the effect and make your heart stop. Don't do Viagra with poppers.
Yeah, don't. Do you need to say don't swallow or drink?
Don't drink them. I don't know why you would want to drink
if you're
that,
drinking them, what is it called? Evolution selective, whatever. Like, don't use near open flames and don't overuse frequent use.
Don't put them in your eye, and don't put them in anyone else's eye, and don't put them on your skin because it can burn your skin. Just skin irritation. Don't do anything weird with them.
Now,
you can do this. This is this trick I learned. I don't do it because it's too strong for me. But if you want a stronger hit, you grab a tube sock, okay? You grab some poppers, you grab a tube sock, and you put a drop of the poppers on the tip of the tube sock. Just a drop. You don't need more than that unless you're fucking crazy. And then...
Excuse me, you're putting a sock near your nose?
Hold on. Hold on. Hopefully, you can use a clean one. Yeah. You can use an old one, whatever you are into. And then you roll it up like a
taco?
Not a taco. You roll it up
cream.
like a...
rolled ice cream.
Like a spiral. And then you grab the end and fold it over it, right? And then you could breathe in through your mouth and the hit is huge. Like, it's like really strong. Or... you can put a little drop in a cotton ball and put it in a dry plastic bottle of water, and sniff it from there. And if you order them from Europe, make sure that you get they have a push down and twist bottle. You have to push the top down and twist. So what I like to do is I like to keep the empty ones from the American ones and pour it in there. Store them in the fridge. If they're unopened, put them in the freezer. And then when they're open, you can put them in the fridge. When you take them out of the fridge, wait like 15 minutes because if you open them right away, it'll get condensation in the bottle and it'll mess it up. It won't last as long. It'll go bad really fast. If you really want to dedicate the time, you can...
Sorry.
You can order like 6 of them from Europe and then put them in the fridge. I keep them in the freezer and it lasts like 6 months, right? Because like you order like 5. I ordered like 5. And so then you just like take one out one by one and use them. But make sure you have like the twist bottles. If you don't have any bottles that are empty that you could pour them in, you can order Amazon. On Amazon, they have like little essential oils bottles you could put them in. The snouts are smaller though, so it might not be as strong of a hit. So you kind of have to sacrifice that. But if you have older bottles, you could clean them out and pour them in there. Preferably clean them out with distilled water, because when it dries, it won't leave any residue in the bottle, so you can like transfer it cleanly and have fun.
Fue toda una letanía, like, that was like that. All of a sudden I feel like really ignorant about it. I'm like, this is. I was waiting for like put it in a humidifier, spin around 10 times, and then sit on your nipples. Like what? Yeah. There's also like I know I think I'm more familiar with poppers or like popper culture also because of Leo Herrera. He has like a kit for the poppers or like the cruising kit, which I mentioned before, and like the top, it's like a little piggy. But I don't think it's poppers. I think it's just the bottle.
Oh, Leo Herrera. He's a writer. He's a gay writer, Latino, and he designed the top. So you could carry them on your neck
and
in like dark
cool.
rooms and stuff. Yeah. So it's like a pig top. It's like a metal pig top, and you screw it onto the top of the poppers, and you can leave the plastic top at home.
And you make that piggy squeal. No, but it's a good way to like not have someone steal them from you.
Yeah, it hangs from your neck. It hangs from your neck.
If you have a small waist, you could.
It's cool. It's a cool necklace.
Yeah, but
I was gonna buy one, but then I was like, do I need it? No, I don't need it.
Yeah, and then as far as your poppers, what do you think? Do you think there'll be more tariffs on poppers?
I hope not, but I mean the shipping's already really expensive. That's why I always get like 5 bottles because it's so expensive. Shipping's already like
what does that run about?
It's like $20.
A bottle?
No, for the entire order. But if you just order one, you're paying $20.
Okay. This is what a cocktail costs.
You want to order like 5.
Yeah.
Because if you just order one, it's $20.
$20 shipping.
Shipping.
How much is the bottle?
Like it can range from like 15 to 20.
Okay. Oh, well,
the good brand's like 20, but the big one. They have little bottles are like 12, 15. But
I remember. What do you think about the song? I feel
and
the
actually,
rush.
So stupid, Omar. Let's take a moment of silence for Double Scorpio. I don't know if y'all know this, but Double Scorpio is a popper brand, and it was like the like an organic one, and it's actually the only popper brand.
Organic. I would have been into that.
It's organic, and it was made in Austin, and actually, it was the only popper brand that was queer and Latino owned. Yeah.
Why did
they shut it down because of everything that's going on?
Oh, it's complete. I know they went in and they halted production. I don't know they're like.
Oh, I thought they shut them down.
Oh, I know there's like production halt and people.
I don't know, but basically, yeah, they like Double Scorpio was actually the only one that was Latino and queer owned. All the other ones are straight owned. Did you know that?
Always exploiting us, and we're just we need to be more mindful about where we put our money.
I also really like poppers with weed. It's really fun.
Yeah, I can't mix. I rarely even mix water and alcohol. So just
water and alcohol.
Just kidding. Kills my buzz. No.
Well, I kind of have a hookup to get to.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Priorities. Did he say
he? Not him. There's another one. There's always
another
plan.
one.
There's always a backup
no se
plan.
agüiten. There's always another one. Next.
Me without a backup plan, please.
You're like, plan B, bitch, plan C.
I have plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G, elemental P.
Yes, well, this was a fun one. So again, just keep an eye on, what's going on in the world around you, because all of a sudden extra $9 and you can't get poppers. So
Yeah.
what are you gonna do? Where is the equilibrium?
Exactly.
It's a balance.
Moment of silence for the popper brand.
Hold on.
Suffering right now.
I feel a rush. So good, so good. Amen.
Amen.
Oh, did I crack your finger? I hope I cut that. Well, all right. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in, y'all. Again, if you want information, you can reach out to me at Hera del Sur on Instagram, or at the Papiverse. I'm gonna take my time responding though, but just because I'm really busy lately. But yeah,
Inhale responsibly.
inhale responsibly.